Hello, user testing community. It is Mike McDowell once again from the solutions consulting team here at User Testing, back with another tip of the week. Now, I am so unbelievably excited about this week's tip. It is a tip that I have been waiting for about 6 months now. From the moment I heard about this brand new feature, which was released last week in our April release, I have been just chomping at the bit. One, to use it. Two, to be able to share it with you. And that's what I'm going to do today. Today's tip is all about the brand new friction detection as part of UserTesting's platform. This is something that is so great. Up until now, what we've been doing is we've been teasing all these instant insights out of the transcript and out of the interactive path flow based purely on sentiment analysis, based on the things that are said and the way that they're said. And so we've been showing you all kinds of great smart tags, things like aversion and confusion. But what UserTesting's product team has done is they have figured out a way to analyze the video and automatically show you behavioral-driven sentiment, application-driven sentiment. And when I say sentiment, I mean friction, problems, issues with the experience. It might be something as simple as rage clicking or scrolling up and down the page too fast, but it might also be something wrong with the application. I've seen one the other day where it said friction, and when I played the clip, it was showing a spinning wheel. Now, we automatically picked up on the spinning wheel and that was causing a problem because the site was not loading fast enough. And I love that. I absolutely love that we can now show you things based on behavior that is not spoken about, but things that happen on the screen in addition to the sentiment analysis. So let me take you right to this. I'm going to shrink myself down and I'm going to jump over to this study that I just ran. This was a study of Harley-Davidson. And as you guys may know, it's a motorcycle manufacturing company, a very popular one here in the United States. And so in this particular task, I had people on the flagship, the harley-davidson.com, and I wanted them to use the website to find the local website for the dealership nearest them. You will recognize in front of you an interactive path flow, but you're probably wondering, what are these diagonal lines that are in places where normally I would see sentiment analysis? These are exactly what you're going to expect based on what I already told you this tip is about. Those are points of friction. These are problems in the experience. These are things that were not said, but that that user testing picked up on as problems. So check this out. So if I go here and I look at Benny Boy 2000, I can see here he's got a point of friction on this page. Look, it says oops. It says oops right there. It's picking that up. If I look at his whole experience, I can see he had friction on this page, that the orange dot, and he had friction on that page. He had friction on this page down here. So I'm seeing a bit of friction in his experience. But what happens when I look at friction that is, everybody went to this page, there's friction on the page. If I click it, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 bits of friction on the page. 4 out of 6 people experience friction. What on earth could this be? I see it's part of the dealer locator where they're trying to complete this task. Well, what is wrong? What is causing friction? So what we're going to do is we're going to hit play and we're just going to check it. We're going to see what the application sees. So let's go ahead and click play on this. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play. I can see the friction right here. And I can see the friction right here. See? Now, did you notice that? It picked up on the fact that the map is very slow to load. And it started with this massive zoomed up thing on Dallas, and then it went back to the actual map. The application detected that. Now, if I hit close, let's just see if that's it for everybody. I'll hit close, and let's go to Benny Boy 2020. He's having some problems. Let's click play over here. And we're going to check his experience. Okay, so we're going to click play here. Look at this. Look at the map again. Again, the map was super zoomed up to a really odd level of magnification. Then it sort of slowly went back to the regular map. We're seeing 2 times the exact same behavior with the map not loading correctly. So I don't really need to look at this 2 more times. I can see I've got a problem with my map loading. And that was not spoken about. That clip right there, Benny Boy 2020, didn't say anything. It was just the application picking up on the loading of that map. This is such a huge advancement for the platform. And we can see things now that people were nervous before. I know customers have said to me, Mike, I understand I can just look at the sentiment analysis and that's going to show me like 99% of the things I might want to know about in order to fix my application. But now we're bringing out that other 1%. The part of it that's about behavior. I got the ratios wrong, I'm sure. But we're getting to see things that are not spoken about. Now you can see the body language when you're looking at somebody's contributor view, their unspoken reactions to things. You can see the things they say, the sentiment analysis related to that. And now this magical friction detection that actually detects behavior and site problems that are not spoken about. And it puts it all together for you in first, this beautiful sentiment analysis, path analysis, intent flow right here in your IPF. And then when we go back in, like I said, we play this clip, you're going to see if you go into your filters on the smart tagging right here, it tells you right at the top, these tags are generated using behavioral data such as clicks and scrolls. Learn about behavioral tags. We can turn friction on or we can turn it off. Well, we turn it off or turn it on. I'm going to hit close. That to me is absolutely amazing. I don't think you're going to find this anywhere else. I mean, I'm pretty confident you're not going to find this anywhere else. User testing product team, kudos to you guys. You guys are second to none. This is amazing. If I only had even a fraction of this when I was a customer of user testing, my life would have been infinitely easier. And it was already easy to begin with from just having user testing videos to start. I better just end it here because I'm just going to keep gushing over this for another 10 minutes, which would make this a really long tip of the week. I'm going to end it. Hopefully you guys start looking at this friction detection. I'd love to see some people posting about this on LinkedIn, maybe make some comments on the tip, put some things in the use testing community. This is brilliant and I absolutely love it. Like I said, it's been the thing I've been most anticipating for the last 6 months and we finally have it. I'm going to shut it down right now. But don't worry, I'll be back again in 7 days with another user testing tip of the week.